Hey, good
Hello.
morning.
Good afternoon. Good
Good night.
day. Good
Yeah, we
night. Good
now
evening.
now we are totally out of the
Time
time because we are in Canada and it's 8 hours more
behind your,
difference
yeah.
than Europe. Yeah,
Yeah. Today we're going to talk about bodies
yeah,
and choosing for your body
yeah,
and what that creates.
yeah. Even when we are sleepy, I'm so sleepy. We just woke up, but we have a body still.
We still have a body. When we woke up last time I saw, we still have a body.
Yeah, and especially after a 3-day body class, that we are so relaxed. Kalpana was doing the class, it was amazing.
Yeah.
With Canadian bodies.
With Canadian bodies, with a Canadian view, with
The Canadian view, exactly.
beautiful trees and nature behind us. And it's funny that the topic is choosing for your body, because after this call, we are going to go to the Nordic spa in the mountains.
Yeah, right now, after the call, we drive to a spa.
Yeah. And the spa is outside.
Yeah.
And that's a really horrible, says Sandra. Exactly.
Yes.
And that is one example, I would say, of choosing for your body, because I get really practical and I'll be like, oh no, we have this and this, so we should do this and this. And then my host had told me about the Nordic spa. So when I was booking a ticket to get out of Canada, I was like, oh, Monday would be normally my day to travel, but maybe we should go Tuesday. And my whole body went, you fucking better go Tuesday so we can go to the spa Monday. And right now,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so happy that my body was so clear, because everybody's like, you can't leave Canada without going to the mountains. So it's like, yeah. And I already know it's going to create a greater life, because when you choose for your body, you start to include different ways of living. Yeah. Do you want to say something about that?
No.
Oh, well, I'll say something about that. Well, it's just that you start to, when you're in your mind, something all of us are really good at, you are doing this usual path of living. Like, this is like, oh, the class finished Sunday. I will fly Monday. I will do this. I will do that. I will be practical. I will be efficient. And you have a very fixed way of living. When you start to listen to your mind, you'll start to get very surprising ideas and energies. And you really open up your life to different things. Like the way when you go for eating in a city that you've never gone to, and you just follow your body and you just walking and you end up in like the most amazing restaurant. It's because your body knows. You don't have to always go to Google to tell you where to eat. So it's really about how, when you include your body, you start to open up to a way of living that is not a mental way of living, not a computational, logical way of living. And so it opens up to the joy of living, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, and it makes your life greater and you greater, because you open yourself to more, to see that and to see that your body is also let's say a wise being, right? Your body know. So that's really cool what you just said about not in a linear way or in a computational way.
Yeah.
The way that works. So because we are so used now, and especially more and more now with all technology growing and many possibilities to do, like with your phone and with Google, and yeah, you're going to check everything on internet. Yeah. As the food or something. And how many times we do that? Okay, let's follow the energy.
Yeah.
And we are in a city, and yeah, I'm so bad on that, because sometimes the local people say, no, we go there. I'm like, no, let's go there because there's the energy, right? Pulling there so hard. And yeah, when you open yourself to listen to your body, to receive your body, it's kind of so loud. I mean, for me, it happens, right? Many times that we're in a city or somewhere and let's go for eating something for lunch. And then let's go there because
it looks like, pretty. It looks
pretty.
cool.
And then suddenly we arrive there, and then our bodies are like, not happy, and you can see it, like we can be like so happy talking and laughing, and then suddenly we enter to the place, and suddenly it's like,
the energy changes.
The energy change. It's super loud. You cannot talk. Whatever. That can be one possibility, right? But it's more what I'm talking about, the following what's light. And yeah, sorry.
Well, what I wanted to say, this is a really great example. A lot of times happens when, especially for example, if you're in classes, people from the city know the place. So they'll be like, this is a really cool place, or this is amazing food. And we don't listen to our bodies. And many times we've done that. And then Enric will be like, the energy totally changed. Like, I'm so fucking not interested to eat anymore. Or like, there is nothing here. And it becomes really mental to stay because you're like, no, no, no. The host said this is amazing food, or this is supposed to be the greatest place in the city. And it becomes this mental activity for something that has nothing to do with your mind. And he's really bad at it, at badass. He's like, I'm not eating here. I'm fucking off. So it's really like, no, my body just saying no. So I'm not going to do this to myself. How often do we allow ourselves to be that socially rude, I'm going to call it, to listen to the body and be like, hey, sorry, my body's unhappy here, but let's go somewhere else. But when you do that, and with him, it's like, if you want to have lunch with him, you might have to do that. Then you end up in a fucking amazing place. And you're like, oh my God, I'm so happy we listen to our bodies. But it takes, I would say it takes a willingness to be different to do that.
Yeah, and just to add to that, it's just funny because that ability, let's say, or clarity, I got it really in the breaks of body classes, especially, or also foundation, but especially when I started to work more with bodies and body class, body class. It was so clear. We were in Barcelona and we were, okay, let's go for lunch. And then that happened, like, hey, or even after class, like, hey, what do we do? I don't know, just let's walk a bit around and let's drink something. And then you don't find the place apparently, but there's many things happening, you know, sometimes like, oh, we don't find the place, so bad. And then it's like, yeah, the bodies are enjoying the walk.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like many things happening if you're really open to bodies and to bodies awareness.
And how much is that about trusting?
Yeah.
Like, because then, like, when you're walking a lot, you're like, oh, fuck, man, we're not going to find it. We should have gone to that place. You know, that didn't look so bad. And that one that doesn't look so bad one is really where you're settling for less because you're like, this is okay. You guys, come on, it's fine. It's again the mind, like, that is settling for something like, hey, can we just not be so difficult? Can we just eat here? What if we actually, like, I think our bodies are always like, I want the fucking best thing that for this moment. I don't want anything less. But the mind will be like, oh, we already walked and we already said no to 10 places. This is insane. This is not working. We should not be so difficult. And then you choose something against your body again.
Also, how much we have been, you know,
trained?
No, yeah, trained or like we impacted by this situation with our families or other people. Like, no, shut up. You know, like you ask for something and then it's like, hey, don't ask so much, you know, don't ask too much.
Don't be so difficult.
Don't be so difficult or don't be, so complicated. And so for me, it's also something that it opened up the last years. It wasn't like that. I was all the time like not trusting my awareness. I would be like, yeah, okay. Yeah, most of people want to go there. Then I realized like people can be stupid. Yeah, including me and my friends and everyone that we can just be stupid. It's not about being stupid, but it's not that's not a bad word. It's just like a way to say that people can be not aware and you can be aware. So it's also sometimes important because what I realize, okay, sometimes you are aware of something that no one else is aware. And then you're, okay, let's try that, you know, and many times it's so clear.
So then it's also like, how much are you being democratic about things when it comes to your body? Like most people think we should do this, and then you don't listen to your own body that has another awareness because we have to be democratic. Well, obviously, if the majority thinks this, I must be the stupid one, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's something you showed me where you're like, I don't give a fuck if everybody wants to do this. I don't want to do this, and that's enough. So like this thing of where your body's voice is enough for you to listen to it. You don't need other people to support and validate it because your voice of your body, you trusting that acknowledgement is enough for you to follow it. And I've seen that really, that's how I also buy clothes, for example, which is for my body. Like somebody in class was asking me yesterday, like, I love all your clothes. Where do you
Where
go
do you buy
shop?
them?
Where do you buy them?
All
And
over the world.
all over the world. And how do you get them? Like, can you ask, do you have a question for me? And I was like, no, my body literally is so smart. It'll stop somewhere and I'll be like, why am I here? I'm like, oh, you have to look that dress. Okay. Listen to your body again, right? Instead of like, where's the greatest place to go shopping? Actually, Canada has been really cold and I had only like super summery dresses. So I asked the host for shopping information and I went there and my body's like, fuck off. Can we leave? Not interested.
Yeah, it was quite a mental decision, right?
And it was like not
And
happening.
it wasn't fun.
No, it wasn't fun.
Because we were in a shopping and then like, yeah, no, we have to find something. But then the body was like, maybe not
Maybe
required. But it was easy because we could also perceive it, right?
Yeah.
Like we said, like, okay, let's
This is
leave
not working.
it. Let's, also I love that one about you, that is she's really having so much ease with finding clothes. Like this shopping, it's not really like you go for shopping, you just go somewhere and suddenly you just
Grab something.
yeah, entered a shop and like, oh my god, let me check here, and then I got a dress and like the best dress ever, and it's so fun because you don't lose also time in shopping much, just like, and then you have like a lot of beautiful clothes that are contributing to you, and that you are not busy with it. It's just amazing, right? And then you get what's contributing to your life and your body. So that's also a great example of choosing for your body and following your body, right?
Yeah.
And Sandra says she has a huge capacity with clothes, and yeah, totally amazing.
And I think it's also again about trusting your body, trusting what way does your body show you something. Like sometimes your body shows it because it's unhappy with your choice, right? Like it gets heavy or it gets intense. And sometimes it literally, I remember at one time in Florence, I was walking down the street and I stopped and I turned and I was like, why did my body stop? Like in the middle of a road. And I turned to the right. I'm like, oh my God, that shop looks amazing. That's why my body stopped. So and the other day I was in New York on my way to meet you and a bunch of friends. And there is one shop in Soho. I want to tell the story because it's so fun. And that I love. And my brother and me always go to. Every year I used to go before COVID. And we would always kind of look for it and find it, but always forget the name. And I was like, oh, I wonder how that store is. But I wasn't thinking about it. And I was walking on my way to the appointment. And I literally walked straight into that shop. And I was like, no way. And I hadn't been there for 3 years. And then of course I had to go inside. And then I had 5 minutes and I bought 2 dresses. And the lady's like, oh my God, you're back. And I was like, I have a dinner appointment. That one and that one. Bye. How easy can your life get? And how dramatic can it be? Because I've seen people like in the dressing room trying stuff and fighting with their boyfriend and dying.
One of the worst things, right? Yeah. To shop.
So what ways can your life become easier when you listen to your body? And will you allow yourself to listen to your body?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And I mean, I think for both of us, the more you do Access, the more you notice that your body's so fucking smart and you're not so smart. So it's smart to listen to your body. And again, it takes you back to the trusting and to the, can we call it communication with the body? Yeah,
totally.
And in the 3-day body class, that's one of the things that opens up for me. The first time I did a 3-day body class, I really was like, oh my God, the way my body talks to me has been so many different ways, not just one way. How many ways does your body talk to you? What ways does your body talk to you? Are you listening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any question?
We're like, blah, 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 blah.
But I really like the energy of this call and also the topic. And it's, what we are not aware usually is that if you choose for your body, you're going to make your life better. So I'm going to say an example also, like you choose, for example, clothes that you choose from a reason, from a point of view. For example, oh yeah, it's too expensive, or so I don't have money, I'm going to buy cheap clothes or whatever, or just I'm going to buy that one because it's super cheap. How many of us did that? It's not that you have to pay just the expensive ones, you can get cheap ones and they can work for you, but it's more about the energy. It's not just the price, it's also, because like one, how is that thing about clothes? They can cost like same clothes like 100 euros, and then they do sale and it costs 10. So it's like the value of clothes, it's really like you don't really know, you just pay whatever you find in the it's like this, they do sales and then you see there like 180 was the original price, and then you pay 30 euros for a sweater, like super good quality, like the best brand. Like, okay, so it's not just the price, but you get some clothes, okay, that your body's not really, let's say, happy with it. That's what we are talking about. And then the difference when you get something that your body is happy, it doesn't matter also the price. Oh, wow, it costs 100 euros. I was planning to spend 60, but wow, look at this sweater.
I cannot not buy it.
Yeah, look at this dress. Holy shit, it's amazing. Like my body's like, so that's the difference, right? And that's what makes your life greater. If you get things that you're like, okay, that one is cheap, I'm going to buy it.
How many clothes did you, I mean, ladies,
I used to have everything.
Ladies in the house, how many times did you buy something for sale? You fucking never wore it. And if you add all of that up, you could buy a fucking amazing, like, good dress every time, Sandra. And this sounds like a really trivial conversation, but if you look at it, it's really a different way of living, right? It's really like you said, like I was planning to pay 60 euros, or I have in my head, my budget is this much, or I'd never pay so much for a dress, but that thing is calling to me. That thing is going to create something.
It's really a choice, because I see myself like, you have a budget, or you have a, idea. I can pay maximum, let's say like 60 euros for a t-shirt, and then even for underwear or whatever. And you say like, no, I cannot pay more than that, X quantity. So it's really the choice to, okay, what's really contributing?
Yeah.
And then one day you pay whatever, 100 euros for a shirt, for underwear, whatever. And then you're like, oh my God, like you do it and your whole universe expands. You are like, oh, wow, that's possible. And it's also the energy of it, right? What we're saying, so what energy is there for you and for your body? So that's also what you are creating for your future if you are willing to buy it. It's also like sometimes you get to this shop and it's like the clothes are super expensive, but so also it's a way to start to receive more, right?
Yeah,
you get there, you don't need to buy, but it's like, oh, well, how would it be to buy this dress or this sweater? Oh wow, it's 200 euros. This jacket is like 500 euros. Like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
What would it take for me to be able to buy that without a lease?
Instead of rejecting it, which is what we do, we go, I don't need this. It's not even that nice. What the fuck? 200 euros for a white shirt? You reject that energy of receiving, like you're not actually what you're just saying, which is not creating a greater life. So if you would at that moment be like, well, what would it take for it to be fucking easy to buy this 500 euros t-shirt? Or, hey, I'll have the energy of this. I might not be buying it now. That already contributes to a greater life. So it's instead of what we do, reject it or go like, I hate the shop, or it's so ugly, or who the fuck do they think they are, blah, blah, blah. I remember once we saw something fucking expensive and I said, that's crazy. And you said, what if it's not crazy? What if it's a reality we can have?
What was?
I don't remember. It was something, but it was something super expensive, really, that I was like, what the fuck? And you said, what if that can be a reality we can have? And I was like, oh, wow. But the rejection was so quick.
Yeah, I was so surprised when we were in the Netherlands and we were in this Bijenkorf for the ones that are in the Netherlands. And there's like it's a big shopping mall, and there's a lot of different brands. Even sometimes it's just like a few pieces of clothes. And then I was checking the clothes. I'm like, oh my God, look at this, how it looks like. It was this really expensive brands. Like, I mean, for me, expensive, like 900 euros, like a sport pants. This is sport wear that is not for doing sport, but for being super chic. And different things. And then, I don't know, just a sweater, like, I don't know, was like nearly 1,000 euros. And I'm like, holy shit. Like I didn't even thought that you could pay that amount for a fucking sweater. But then was so interesting to receive that, to sit and like, hey, what would it take to be as like a rich bitch that is able to pay that for that? I mean, if you have the money or you're willing to have it, why you cannot pay it? So it's, so also how much we limit our lives by the choices and decisions about what can you give to your body.
Yeah. And actually, your body might be choosing something that you can't afford. So what greater life is your body inviting you to if you would not reject it and if you would not judge it or make it a stupid choice and be like, hey, oh, wow, you're asking this, right? What can I create? What can I receive? What can I choose? And this is, I really remember when I started Access, what I was willing to choose for my life in terms of body stuff like food or spas or massages or clothes or jewelry. And what I'm choosing now is completely different. And I know it's connected to the fact that I see that my body knows something about the future that I mentally don't know. And if I start to listen to that, things change.
Yeah, it's just amazing, right? Yeah, that's why I'm saying that it's really a choice. So yeah, what else is possible? It's really a choice to step to somewhere else. Okay, it's not about judgment. What clothes do you wear? What brands? It's more about what do you have in life?
Yeah, what is it creating?
It's like any comfort, any joy that you choose for your life and for your body. It's something that you do. You have to do it.
Yeah.
Because also we all have been taught with these points of views of don't be too much, don't enjoy too much, don't have too much, most of us, right?
Yeah.
So what would you like to create, and what if you can start to give that to your body? Okay, it's not about, oh, I'm rich, I can buy the $100 thing, socks or or whatever, or the food or whatever. It's start to give that to your body.
Yeah.
To, hey, body, would you like to have that? And then you will choose it. You will have the ease and choose that. Like, oh, we will have the money and you can choose it. And like, oh, I could do it.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. And that's just something about bodies and about creation. So we are so excited. We're going to have in Madrid a body class this week.
Tomorrow we fly from Canada.
Tomorrow from Canada
to Madrid.
We arrived in Madrid.
Wednesday, and Thursday is the body class. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I was joking because somebody said, why are you having it Saturday, Sunday or something? And I said, Sunday, we all have to go to church. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday for lots of fun in beautiful Madrid. Yeah.
Yeah. And we keep going with more creations in the future. So
keep an eye. And if you're free Thursday, Friday, Saturday, join us for a yummy venue and yummy days with beautiful bodies. Yeah.
In Madrid.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys. We're going to the spa. We have to leave because we have to go to the spa.
Exactly. A lot of kisses and hugs. Have a beautiful day and see you soon.
Saludos a todo el mundo. Besos.
Besos.
Chao, chao.